and welcome back to another Sims 4 building video. Today we're going to be following another walkthrough of an actual house, but we are actually going to pop 4 of those into this lot. We're going to create like a little estate area. I mean, I don't think the style of home that I'll be creating with the whole estate vibe is going to fit this beautiful world. It will look cool, but I just don't think the brick kind of home will match this gorgeous like tropical vibe. I really love building homes that are real, that are actually existing somewhere in the world and people actually go buy them in the future. I don't know why I love to realize that in my head. I'm just going to create the general idea of it first before we actually end up placing the house where we want it. This part is always the most difficult for me, to make sure that we do get the right amount of tiles and things like that. So sometimes it does end up kind of wrong and I have to fix it in the end when I'm actually doing the furnishings and stuff, because it's obviously very difficult to follow along with a real life walkthrough of a home. The Sims, as we know, does not work well in real life. Okay, automatically, I already think that that's way too big for the frontal area. So the front has a door as well as a little bathroom, which I love that idea. I think that every home should have like a little bathroom as you come in. I think that's the best, because imagine you need to wee and you're just running into the house. You don't need to be going anywhere too far. The toilet is there for you. I like using these like modern doors for these homes, but I feel like this home is more of like a family kind of standard basic house. So I think I'm going to go for more of like this vibe. Then we need a small little bathroom window. I mean, something like that could pretty much work, I think. I do love the growing together pack that came with lovely little bits and pieces, and I think maybe that could work well for us. So inside here, I'm thinking this will be the bathroom automatically. So surely around this size would make sense. It almost feels like this bathroom is actually a bit too big, but realistically, I can't make it any shorter, I don't think. As you're coming in the door, there's actually also a window to your left, but then on this side we do have a double one, so that kind of makes sense. Or should we make that one tile larger and go like this? Yeah, I think that probably makes a little bit more sense. Instantly, we know that that is going to be the width of the house. Now, how far back it will go, that's a different story. But I am going to focus just on the front for the moment. A lot of these modern builds really have a very specific type of roof. They're very like light with their trimmings. There's obviously like a bit of gutters going on, which we don't really have in The Sims. So it can be a little bit difficult to kind of follow along. Like, see, this is kind of something I would like, but also if there was a possibility to get a trim underneath that, like a white trim. See, that's something we can't do. So I think I might have to let this overhang a little bit. I really don't like roofing in The Sims. It's just not my favorite thing at all. That so far is what we have. Then we are going to add the rest of the home. So I guess technically that's just going to be a rectangle. As I said, oh my god, as I said, we don't know how far back it's going to go yet, but this is kind of something that we are going to be working with. So essentially already I'm going to have to make that window fit there. Weirdly off center, kind of 2 tiles back that way. Ugh, that's not nice, but okay. Then we have like a 3 pane window at the top. So I'm thinking maybe we'll just use this window, and weirdly the top window also does not match the bottom window. But considering we're gonna have to do a little roofing sitch happening here, I might just have to, oh yeah, okay. So if I fit these 3 like that, I hate that. Why does it look just so weird? Wait now, so then this would have to be like that. Trust the process, I always say to myself. That is kind of what I'm thinking, but I don't think I can get that part to not be cut. Oh no, I can. Oh my god. Oh my god. Perfect. Oh my god, I did it. I'm pretty proud of myself. You know, I always say that these videos are to make me learn how to build, but like, funny thing is, I'm actually learning how to build. Shock and horror. Sandra is actually using this to its possibilities. Okay, that is what we are working with. Not necessarily 100% happy with that, but that is what we're going to be working with regardless of whether I like it or not. Excuse me, where is my move objects on, please? This is going to be just a little side note. If you have a Steam Deck, you can actually program your Steam Deck buttons to have your cheats at hand for you. So I don't ever have to type in my cheats anymore. I just use a little button on my Steam Deck and it types in all of my cheats for me. It's very handy. I would suggest it to anyone that has a Steam Deck. It's so good. I love putting these like drain pipes on my homes. I just think it adds adds such a cool, like, I don't know, accent piece. Have you ever heard of anyone be so excited about placing down gutters? Probably not. So it's probably your first time. Welcome to my channel. We rave about gutters here. Okay, now we want a nice brick, like a nice red brick. Very modern looking. I don't want it to look like it's New York kind of style though. I want it to look, yes, kind of like this, I think. Oh God, that's too dark. That's way too dark. I hate the lighting in these lots. Honestly, it does kind of upset me a little bit, but maybe this would be kind of nice. It really looks so ugly where it is. I feel like we should kind of make it a bit brighter looking, just a bit more happier. What about like this kind of brick? This is from the high school years pack. I feel like maybe this brick is just a little bit brighter and a little bit more happier looking and a little bit less morbid and reminding me of the house that Harry Potter lived in. Now let me just quickly go through the inside of the house and see the layout, because we need to see how far back to go with this home. Okay, so as you're coming in, this is actually going to be a room itself. There's going to be a door, but in the video it is actually just one tile technically, so I feel like that's a bit too big, but I'm kind of happy with the proportion of how this house looks like, so we're gonna leave it. Then you come in and I want to say like maybe this far back we have a staircase. This kind of staircase has carpet on it. We cannot get carpet on our stairs, so I wonder will I just do just these regular white wooden stairs, kind of like 3 steps back. Let me just light up the place with some lights because I cannot see anything. I feel like that's gonna be a bit too big, this house. Okay, sorry about the sporadic placement of the lights, but it's gonna have to work like that for a minute. I'm actually gonna get some items and we're gonna place them down to see how we can lay out the room. So there is 2 separate 2-seater couches, kind of like literally these ones, but I suppose like a nicer version of them. And somehow the second one is placed kind of like that. Okay, maybe a bit further out. They're pretty close to each other. Weirdly enough, this feels wrong. Maybe the stairs have to be up a bit closer. Couch up here. Second one kind of like that. And that automatically already, the wall seems to be here. No. So this doesn't seem to be working at all for us. So we're gonna have to reevaluate the way that this house looks. Okay. So technically speaking, I feel like this already is too big. So this is where this couch is meant to be. So I suppose we could just make this bathroom like a really skinny one singular tile bathroom. I guess that's the only thing that's gonna make sense here. So that way then we've got the stairs going along here. Yeah, okay, that's probably the best that we're gonna do. Okay, that's kind of okay, I suppose. Now we will have a problem with the 3 window, although we won't have a problem with the 3 window because I feel like that actually doesn't look too bad. It looks so much more squished than what I want it to be though. Oh Lord, okay. I wonder instead of these 3 windows, could I actually get one of these? Oh no. Maybe we could just do the same kind of window like that. God, I hate this house now. What have I done? I've messed it up. Okay, that's literally the best we're gonna get. Maybe I'll move over the gutters a bit. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's go back downstairs. So yeah, essentially that will be your bathroom. Those will be your stairs. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. So that would be the sitting room. Straight away then, you've got a wall behind that couch. And there seems to be like a little room, kind of, somehow like under the stairs. Again, I wonder, is that a toilet? Let me see. Does she go in there? No. Okay. So that must be just like a little hot press. So that's fine. I might just do this, or maybe will I do an arch? I think would look a bit better. Yeah, let's plop down an archway here. I mean, I could, I suppose, put a little door in there. You can have a cute little hideaway space for yourself if you wanted to. Now, I don't like the way that these stairs don't have anything underneath them, so I am going to get different stairs because I do want a banister. So just say just these regular stairs I think will work a bit better because we're going to get a nice banister. Hate the way the banister clips in like that. Why is that not fixed yet? Is that something I'm doing wrong? That like I just hate the way it looks. But anyway, let's put a bit of drywall there for a moment. Then you come into the kitchen that also has a little nook area to the side. And the only reason why there is a little nook is because there's like these pillars. I suppose, like construction pillars. I don't know whether I need to put that there. Should I just use like a regular pillar from here? But then, like, do we really need pillars anyway? Maybe I put like one of these pillars. That's kind of cute. It will be obstructing the kitchen, but I guess we could try and use a pillar. I don't know. That's what the house wants me to put in. Love the way the whole back wall of the house is actually filled with windows and a nice grand door. So we're definitely going to do the same. Now, I wish this door was not as shabby. I wish we had like a nicer back glass door. I guess we could try use this one, but no, actually, because I want like massive windows. Let me get the windows out first for size. See, kind of these ones, but they're custom content. They would literally look perfect, but I might use, I want these, but they're a bit big actually. Okay, maybe we could just use these ones. These ones aren't too bad and they are base game. So fun for all, I guess. But I need a large door now, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. It's a bit weird, but I guess we could go ahead for the moment with that. Then we've got like a cool little nook here actually that has like a bookcase and things. So never done that before. So I suppose that's something we can try and do. There's like a second seating area in your kitchen. Weird, but kind of cool. So I'm not going to say no to it. Well, I'm going to try not to say no to it. I'm going to try and attempt to make it. Maybe like this one. I love that one. That's like my favorite bookcase. Although we could do this one. Yeah, this one is pretty snazzy. I mean, we could do two together. Yes. Oh, wow. Okay, that's so nice. I think I like that. I don't know. I'm just plopping down objects, doing it backwards today. For counters, everything seems to be so gray in this house. So I guess I'm going to go for the same kind of aesthetic. I don't know. I do want it to be the idea of a very basic catalog home, you know. It's like, oh, they just got this house off of the market. I don't know, you know. I just built these homes, 4 of them in fact, and now they live in them. This kitchen seems quite small though. Where's the fridge? If you're wondering why I keep looking down, it's because I have the video on my phone and I'm desperately trying to follow it. The kitchen is so small. I wonder, would it be weird if I put the fridge like all the way out here? Is that kind of weird? I suppose it's not really, like it's still a part of the kitchen. So then we can do this there. And I'm just going to put the cooker into this corner, even though they have one of those cool like built-in like top cookers, but we don't have that here, so we're just gonna go for the very basic. I don't really like the idea of that being here anymore, so I think I might get rid of it. I think it's just obstructing me a bit too much. Is there like any kind of thing I can put there though to separate that like kitchen from, well, I was gonna say living, but that's not a living room. Living room's over there, but like kind of seating area, entertainment area, should I call it? Like I wish I could put the pillar, but like over there. I hate the way it snaps. Oh, we've got this. Oh, for Christ's sake, I can't change the color of it. Oh, damn it. Just when you thought you'd find something good, it's not good enough. Me with The Sims all the time. See, this is a custom content one, but oh my god, it could actually work. Oh, I'm gonna use it. I'm sorry guys. I know it's not fair that I'm using custom content and all that jazz, but it's just gonna work for me. I'm sorry. So then weirdly enough, there's like a little couch in this nook. Maybe like a little couch like that would work. There's also a chair that they very desperately want you to put over there. So I might actually use this one from the 4 rent pack. Never used this one before, so thought it'd be kind of cute, you know. Pretty snazzy. The dining table is actually like a little outdoor table situation. So it's one of those like bench ones, which I've seen that actually becoming quite popular. I don't know. I've just seen Irish people use that in their home. So I'm gonna actually try and make that work in here. So it's pretty much like in with the kitchen. So not necessarily in the living space. It's more in the kitchen area. So I presume your sim can still kind of walk around there. I would like to think so. It is a pretty cozy room. I feel like it should be slightly bigger, but it is working okay, so I'm not gonna mess with the sizing anymore. I'm gonna put in the sink like that. So technically your kitchen now is functional. Oh wait, there's no bin. It's technically not functional yet. Damn it. I suppose I can put the bin like right here. That's what they essentially want you to have there. I'm gonna move on to doing the upstairs. I hate the way these little pillars are clipping, but forget about it. I'm gonna do the layout upstairs first before I go off finishing the rest of the house. So when you go upstairs, again, they have that weird like curved stairs, which we can't really make, so I'm gonna do this instead. The hallway upstairs is literally like so small. It literally just has like room for doors. It's only technically a door wide, but like I don't think that technically will work for us because it's just gonna be way too claustrophobic. But we're trying to fit 3 bedrooms and a bathroom, I believe, here. So maybe we could just do a 2-tile hallway, because as you come in, there should be a door. So like technically you turn a corner. Imagine the stairs are like curving up a bit. So you're turning a corner and the first door is a bedroom. And that seems to be like a very, very small bedroom. Like it has a double window like that, but it seems to be literally just that. So kind of for, I suppose, a child with a single bed. And then we've got a second one. And for some reason though, the second bedroom seems a lot bigger. But I don't know how that can be possible. So I'm going to just do the two of them the same size, I think. Yeah, then at the very end of the hallway, there seems to be a bathroom, but the bathroom seems to be like 3 tiles wide. What if we actually do this? I'm going to make this bedroom like really big because that's what they want. This is going to be a very small bedroom, like almost claustrophobic, should not be a bedroom vibes at all. Then we have enough to make a 3-tile wide bathroom, and then we have all of this becoming a bedroom. Yeah, because the bedroom also has like a walk-in closet, which should be that, and also a bathroom. Yeah, the bedroom is probably the biggest, so the master bedroom is the biggest, and it has like a massive bathroom as well. God, lucky people. So technically like that should be a bathroom. That will be like their walk-in closet, which I probably will just do a wardrobe, and this will be the door, this will be the door, and then this will be the door. Okay, not necessarily happy with this layout, but it does fit 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms upstairs somehow. So what I am going to do now is I'm going to very quickly furnish this, and I will catch up with you then. Okay, so I finished furnishing this house right here. It took me quite some time because there is a lot of rooms, to be fair. So I've created this little singular like hallway bedroom is how I like to imagine in my head. So every kind of room had themes because I didn't really want to do white. I'm kind of sick of doing everything as bland and boring and white. So I did like a reddy orangey, red, it's orangey kind of toned bedroom. Then there's like a pinkier, kind of more colorful pinky greeny kind of room, which has a double bed but also a workstation. Then we've got a bathroom, and then the master bedroom and a little ensuite as well there. So I like the upstairs. Don't like the sitting room. Honestly, I was trying something different and I'm gonna stick with it because, you know, I'm sick of having homes that look the exact same, me only furnishing in one particular way. So I decided to go a little bit out of my comfort zone and go a slight bit of a different way. So different colors, different kind of furniture, and whatever this fireplace sitch is right here, I did that. I admit I made that. Then here is also the finished kitchen as well. So it's an interesting layout as well. I'm kind of interested to see how Sims kind of walk around and use this space. It's totally different as well to what I would normally do. I do love it though, so I think it does have a pretty cool vibe about it. The whole house is just, you know, interesting, but I'm glad we tried something different. So what we are going to do now is we're technically going to copy this house, and we're going to copy it. I want to do maybe 4 times. Okay, what are we doing? Right. So if I move this house and copy it and put it maybe like here. Okay. How do I like copy this whole house? Do I have to copy it room by room? Oh, I thought I could like somehow add, like copy it easier. Anyway, that's going to be a pain. So give me 2 minutes while I just copy and paste all of these. Okay, so now we have 2 of these exact same homes. See, I want to do like 4 where there is like a driveway happening around them. So imagine if I just like fence them in. I'm not sure why I used this particular fence. I mean, we could have like a little area here where they could leave, but the whole estate is kind of like fenced in, you know? So then these people also have a little back garden area. So like this is their back garden. So I suppose maybe actually we could just have this fence like that. Okay, suppose there could be like a little walkway around that so that they're not like fully connected, they're not like fully touching. That's looking pretty cute. Wow. Okay, what a cute little estate. Wow. Okay, so I just have to copy that again 2 times. Right, let me just pause while I do this. Okay, we finally have everything now. Everything is ready to rock. So now what I want to do is I just want to make sure that there's like a little bit of like a path happening. I do want these people to be able to get out of this side as well. This already looks very claustrophobic to me. I feel like the lot should be slightly bigger, but we're gonna go with this because that is essentially what homes in Ireland look like. It's very intrusive in a way. Why can't I like paint the floor or like a normal person. It is very intrusive in a sense because you're like, you have to be close to your neighbors. You all automatically see what they're doing. If they're doing something, vice versa, they can see what you're doing. It's very like we live in a little cute community together, whether we like it or not. You know, some people love it, some people hate it. It's a personal preference kind of thing, I would like to say. I mean, I live in an estate as well, so I'm not going to say that I totally hate it. It really depends on the estate and on the people that you live with. But for some, it totally will not work. And for some, they will love that life, because think about it, you know, if your next door neighbor has kids and you have kids, those kids will get along, they will create little friendships. But also, if you live right next door to a crying child all the time, you will more than likely hear it through the walls. If you are obviously attached, these homes are nicely enough not attached to each other, which is the way to go forward, because it does give you a little bit more privacy for yourself. But still, you are like a really intensely connected with your neighbors, whether you like it or not. And it looks cool in The Sims, and I'm very excited to see how this plays out. Look at it. It's like a little cute neighborhood. How adorable. I just have to put some stuff in to the back gardens, I just realized, because it looks a bit sad. And you know, sadly, you will have horrible neighbors sometimes, and it will feel like you just don't want to talk to them ever, but you have to, because you are in such a tight knitted little community that you don't really have any choice sometimes. So it's like, it is a lot to be fair, especially like when one household doesn't like obey the rules and, you know, they go a bit out of hand. It can get a bit tough, but obviously, as that is with any kind of living community. I've never used these chairs in my entire life, but I'm using them now. I just want to put some stuff into the back gardens. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. Well, maybe this house can get a little cooker for themselves while none of the others have one. Oh, they can also get a cool little bike. We'll give each home a little set of bins as well. This is a lot of building though, to be fair. Like if I was to build 4 separate homes like that on one lot, that's a lot. Clearly it is really cute though. I did enjoy building this in that way, and I'm so excited to see how this plays out, honestly. For now, I think you kind of get the idea of what I was trying to create and how these kind of homes work. And I don't know, I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. I don't know what you guys think about this. Let me know if you have neighborhoods like that in where you live. Maybe you live in a housing estate like this. As I said, personally, this is not entirely my cup of tea to live in a place like that, but I kind of do live in an estate of its own. It's a bit more spaced out than this, and it feels like people have just that little bit more room to kind of breathe almost. We're lucky enough that we actually have so much room, and we're very grateful for that. But some people just don't. Some people don't have the room at all, and as I said, my heart goes out to them. I'm not going to show you how I change the colors of these apartments, because I feel like that's just going to take way too long, but you get the idea. We have 4 separate homes that are fully furnished. They're all 3-bedroom homes, 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, and they are in such a little lovely, fabulous neighborhood, which really doesn't fit the aesthetic, as these are meant to be like Irish/English homes. So what do you guys think? Please let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear your feedback. I had so much fun building these. Let me know if I forgot something, because usually when I build something so hefty, when that goes, you know, a lot goes into it, I usually forget things. So if there's something I'm missing, please let me know. And I am going to try and get our sim to, I'm going to save this to the gallery straight away, but I'm going to try our sim to, oh my god, it looks so bad in the picture. I'm going to get our sim to buy this Irish housing estate. Irish housing estate. I'm just going to save this for myself. If you want this as well, wait, overwrite. Yeah, sorry. Let me know what you think of this, and if you want it, I will put it up on the gallery. As per usual, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe if you have enjoyed this video. There's plenty of more of those going. I actually have an idea to build a couple of homes that I find on a real estate website. So daft.ie is a website that we use here to rent and buy homes. I'd love to just pick out a few random livable real homes that actually exist in the world and build them. So let me know what you think of that idea down in the comments. I think that would be pretty fun to create, not like these perfect carbon copies of each other, but actual homes that people have lived in, because these are obviously brand new on the market. But what about the ones that have been built 30 years ago? I don't know, I just think it would be fun. Anyways guys, as per usual, thanks so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye. I just noticed there is a cobweb on my light, so that means there's a spider recording every video with me, so that's great.